Hey, Jalen, Sam with Hornets.com. Hope you're doing well. Just kind of looking for your initial, I got a two-part question. Just first off, your initial impressions at camp through 3 days. How are you feeling? How you feel like the team is feeling so far?
I feel good. It's the first 3 days, so been playing a lot. I feel like everybody's just competing, just playing aggressively, and just playing hard. So I feel like it's been a great 3 days of camp so far.
And just a little bit of a different question for you. I know your brother got drafted a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
ended up in Minnesota. What was that experience like for you? I know it was a long time waiting for him this summer, and just the experience of watching him, fulfill his NBA dream as well.
They have a way longer process than we did in like the past years, actually going to work out. So I know it was hard for the kids. Like, we can't play against no one. So I just give him all the credit for staying focused, and he stayed focused and he reached his goal. So there's more to come. So I'm just happy for him.
And real quick, I know the schedule came out the other day. Was the first game you looked at was the when you guys are going to play Minnesota?
Yeah, I think we played there too. We actually played at Minnesota. Yeah.
Yep, it's within the first two, so I think it's February and March, but I'm sure you'll enjoy that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, Jalen.
Sir.
Go to Rick.
Hey, Jalen, Rick Bonnell from Observer. Hey, I'm curious, how different has this training camp been because of COVID? And also, how much have they prepared you guys for what the season will be like as far as what they will expect from y'all in regard to staying safe?
The COVID protocols, we getting tested like how many times? Like twice a day in the morning before we can even come in the facility. So, it's that stuff, things back a little bit, but it's just the safest way to go. And on the road, I'm really not sure. I think we can't like do certain things on the road, like go to restaurants or something like that. I'm really not too sure on like that stuff yet, but I know in the practice facility we gotta get tested twice a day, nasal, mouth swab, everything. So I feel like it's pretty safe.
You guys went like 9. You guys are going to go more than 9 months without games. Mm-hmm. A lot of that time you were on your own. I found it really interesting the other day when Terry said it's been so odd to go from like all this inactivity to then when the league decided to have a December start. He said everything just went from 0 to 60.
Yeah.
What's it been like as far as sort of having to take care of yourself in the pandemic and still try to stay in shape and everything involved in trying to protect your career?
Man, you just got to be conscious of certain things you do. I feel like it did come quick. Like, we're already in training camp. Felt like it was just November, but we're here now. So, we just got to deal with it. And we love to play. We got to play in 9 months, but this is what it is right now. So we got to get to it. We can't really complain. We can't change it. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Let's go to Richie and then Sam again.
Hey, Jalen, this is Richie of the Buzzbeat podcast. Good to see you. In terms of switchability on the defensive side, it feels like you might have done a better job of switching on to smaller players last year, even some point guards. And maybe some of that had to do with your frame. I know back in September, you said that you were trying to add more weight. Can you tell us how much you weigh now and what that weight will do specifically on the defensive side of the court?
I weigh 215 now, so I feel like just playing against bigger people, I can hold my own even more now. That's all it comes down to. I don't feel like it's ever about weight with me. It's just about playing with heart. Like, you can weigh all this, but you can still be getting punked down there. Like, that's how. So I'm just playing with heart. 215 it's just helping me now. So so that's all it is.
And how does the weight help you on the offensive side?
Just like getting past my defenders, just getting fouled, just playing through contact even easier. So, and getting to the rim. So I feel like it's just paying off.
All right. Thank you.
Sam?
I just have a kind of a quick follow-up on what we were talking about with Jalen. I think you're now one of 4 people on the team that has a brother in the league, which is, I don't know how high that is, I guess, for a team. But, how resourceful, how useful is it going to be to have somebody that you're so close with going through not only the NBA process, but also the kind of this weird condensed season with, like you mentioned in response to Rick's question, with everything going on and just the weird protocols. How resourceful is it going to be to have somebody that you can kind of, relate to in this year?
Yeah. I know it's gonna be tough on my brother because it's his first year in NBA and they're just hopping into it like so fast. So I feel like we're both gonna just be on each other's line, helping each other out, giving each other advice. Yes, I can learn from him too. We're not too far in age, so I feel like we can teach each other things, reach out to each other if we need help, talk about stuff. So.
Other than the added size, I'll just follow up with this. Added the other size, what other parts of your game did you kind of really put an emphasis on this offseason?
A lot of shooting above the break, corner threes, of course. Just getting to my spots, my sweet spots in the mid range when my time comes to shoot the shots that I create at the right time. And yeah, just working on my handle, just everything all around game, just trying to tighten everything up.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Rick, last question.
Hey, Jalen, just a quick follow-up. When you said you weigh 215 now, what did you weigh when you showed up at training camp a year ago?
Probably like 195, probably something like that. Yeah, probably like